So obviously, I heard we started dating August 16, 20. I said 20. 2012, yeah, 2012. So we were dating right then and there. And I ain't gonna lie, everything was straight up and everything was good, bro. No issues up until nothing. We ain't had no problems. And I'll say, I'm not gonna lie, it did at first it was a lot of heat at the church that we went to because females they started being upset that I actually chose her. And now like a couple of like girls started having issues where they was having problems with her and they actually wanted to fight her. So it was actually
a lot.
It was actually a lot of drama. Like, yo, I didn't think it was gonna be like that. Like, once I cut people off and I started dating her, it was a whole lot of pressure, like a whole lot of problems. Like, yo, like I felt like they didn't want me to win. Like, I felt like they were just like, yo, nah, you supposed to be with me. You ain't supposed to be with her. So they made it a hard time. Like, there was times I heard rumors. They would go to her and say, yo, I did X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, damn, since when? I'm not even talking to nobody, or I'm not even talking to this person.
Yeah, like.
Damn, that was my stomach, y'all. I don't know if y'all heard my stomach, but my stomach was growling.
Oh my God.
And I ate too.
Yeah.
I ate a little dewey and suspect.
Okay, y'all. Back to what we were talking about. Even though I heard rumors, like, he didn't notice, like, till now. He didn't notice. I was not back then I was not the top person. If I heard a rumor, like, I'ma sit there and believe it. I'd rather go to the person and ask the person, like, hey, is this true? I'ma constantly keep asking, to see if it's true. Like, I don't want to run with a story and be like, oh, this is true, this is true, this is true. If I'm with you, like, why can't I ask you? Like, somebody outside is telling me something about you. I'm going to your face and ask you, hey, is true? Like, let me know if this is true, because I'm hearing stuff. Like, let me know if it's true.
And they wasn't, at that point, they wasn't true, though. Like, yo, a lot of people were saying stuff that was really, like, outrageous. Like, I heard stories every day. Outrageous. Like, yo, that Scott was flirting with me. Just want to let you know, Scott was flirting with me, this and that. And I'm like, for real? Like, yo, like, I had people come talk to me like, yo, damn, so you just gonna cut us off like that? Like, like, and I'm like, man, it ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm vibing. Like, I'm good where I'm at. I'm good in the space I am. I'm good where I choose. So we had a lot of issues. Like, they used to bring other girls outside the church, and then, like, it'd be like 5 girls, like, yo, trying to gang up. So we had a little, it was a little situation where it was like, damn, like, I didn't think I was gonna get this type of pressure. I thought it was just gonna be smooth, like, yo,
no, but
her, and I'm gonna
okay. But I didn't like the way I saw him. Like, you ever saw somebody and you thought, like, the way people see them is not the way you saw them, if that makes sense. But it's in a good way. It's like, yo, I didn't expect you to be that type of person. Like, in my mind, like, the way I view him, it was like, damn, like, this guy, like, he is something. Like, the way I view him, the way I saw him, I cannot explain the way I saw him. It's like, when I saw him, it's like I knew him, but I did not know how. Like, it's so crazy. So, yeah, when everything starts spiraling, like, things start coming out, I did not, like, it was mind-blowing. I did not see that one coming. Like, yo, I don't see him like that. Like, it's so crazy. I didn't see him like that. So when this was being said and that was being said and certain stuff was true, I'm like, yo, I didn't view you like that. The way I saw you, I didn't see. It's like I bypassed, in a good way, I bypassed, like, what people say he was and saw him for who he is, if that makes sense. Like, I saw him in the light, not in the dark. So technically, like that, like, I saw him in the light, not in the dark. So that's why I kind of, was drawn to him. It's like, something about him was just different. I didn't know what it was, like, I just didn't know. Yeah, I can't explain the feeling. I wish I could explain it. Just draw in a paper and explain like how it felt. But like, I didn't see him how everybody else saw him. I didn't. And when certain stuff came, I'm like, you like that? What? Hold on. Huh? What? Yeah.
But and not only even that, bro, like, even on her side, like, yo, she went to Miami, so, like, I started hearing things, too, like, certain dudes was like, well, not as far as, like, yo, you talking to dudes, but certain dudes talking about, oh, your West Side little boyfriend, yo, I could beat him, like, yo.
Oh, my God.
I'm like, what?
I had to go to school with that.
And one day
reputation.
I'm on the bus with one of them, then I hear, yo, I seen your West Side little boyfriend, y'all could beat him, this and that. Now, I ain't saying I'm the hardest, and I know I'm not. You feel me? But I got a lot of heart. But I was like, bruh, if they wanted to say something, they should have said something. Well, I don't know why they came to you. They seen me on the bus. And then the last person I seen on the bus and said, yo, oh, this X, Y, and Z. And I asked him, he pretend like, yo, he ain't know. But it wasn't a few situation.
Yes.
But like I was saying, there's a lot of boys saying, yo, your West Side little boyfriend.
I had guys who wanted to fight me.
Like, yo, I'm like, bro, like, yo, that was tripping. Like, yo, I ain't even worried about that. Like, yo, feel me? But that what it was. Funny story, though. I know I'm off topic, but when we first started dating, one night she was sleeping, and I went out to the club. And then it was like 4 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and I texted her while she was sleeping, but she texted me back, and then she like, you up? I like, yeah. She like, what you doing? You know, I'm in the club, I'm chilling. That when I like, yo, promise if I tell you, you ain't gonna get mad. And she like, yo, I promise, like, I ain't gonna get mad. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I like, yo, I'm at the club. Yeah, she broke up with me. She broke up with me. I was just like, damn, like, yo.
Listen.
I like, damn, that's crazy. Like, yo, you just gonna break up with me like that? But that's crazy to me. But that's just a funny story. We could get off of that now.
No, let's get back on that. Like, listen, if we dating and if we dating or talking, and you doing X, Y, and Z, that's not giving me that confirmation that we're going to be together, leave me alone. Easy. Leave me alone. I made the choice. You're not about to come into my life and trying to make it different. No. You want to go ahead and be partying at the club? By all means. I'm just not going to be in that. That's it. That's it. Okay? No, that's it. Yeah, so. Whew.
So, I guess when the relationship was good, we had it became a little rocky.
It went.
It just
went.
Remember how I say, yo, faithful. I was faithful for like a good 2 years. And I just say this, like, as I started to realize, like, you know, like, and I really grew, because in my mind, I thought, okay, if you like somebody and you feel like, yo, I like her and I want to be faithful to her, you know, I don't want to see no other person or anything like that. In my mind, I thought it was easy. Just stop what you're doing, and yo, you good. Like, yo, you ain't no issues, no nothing like that. And that's what I thought, but I was totally wrong, because that's the opposite. And I think once I got a relationship with God, I realized, like, yo, you can never stop sinning until you get healed from what broke you. Yeah. You get me? So it was just like, yo, so I just say, yo, a lot of people out there, a lot of men or women who think like, yo, why can't I stop X, Y, and Z? Like, I'm really feeling this person, but like, I kind of can't stop cheating, or I kind of can't stop doing this thing. Like, and you're... Go ahead.
That's why, like, I don't ask, like, you know, for a very long time I was in a for a very long time that I believe, you know, a woman could change a man. No, you can't, because apparently, even though I was with him, he was battering, you know, certain stuff. Like, I didn't know about it. there's certain stuff like the lifestyle that he had before he got in a relationship with me. He thought that, okay, you know what, I have a girl, it should be easy, you know, like, hey, it should be easy, and it wasn't. So, you know, like, that just showed that a man can't change a woman cannot change a man, so only God can. So so
I'll say, like, yo, I thought it was easy to stop. And I was like, yo, it's just like, yo, I'm just gonna stop this. But I think it was more so like, yo, you actually do, like, God gotta deliver you and heal you from those past things, because your past gonna interfere with your future. And that's what it did. Like, yo, even though it was like, yo, I became faithful, but I done got in that road where it was just like, yo, I reverted right back to what I used to do. And that was obviously, you know, like, I end up cheating on her. And it was, you know, when things got hard and we, like, kind of, like, broke up, it was just like, yo, for me, I was like, yo, we broke up. So it's like, yo, okay, I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z. And it was, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never feel good after I did it. I was like, damn, like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm really feeling her. And I'm doing this on top of that. I'm like, yo, you know, same thing what I said. Like, yo, you think you could just stop saying when you really can't. Because as much as you feel bad about it, you need help. That's what I need. Thank you, God, for saving me. That's what I say all the time. Thank you, God. Because if you ain't changed me, I already know what type of lifestyle I was going to be living. But, so, and the way she found out is, we go back to what I tell you, that people had problems with us.
Yeah, okay, I could pick you, I kind of speak, my bad. I could pick up on that, like, from that story, because there was a cousin friend, and someone who is my friend also, they was planning to expose him in a way to hurt me, expose him inside church in a way to hurt me, and that was the plan, you know, like, to go to the head and then expose him so that they could ruin the relationship. And you go ahead and say what happened.
Well, one night we at church, we doing a whole prayer. It's a whole prayer night. My mom there, brother, a couple of people over there. And the girl walked in front of the church and was just like, yo, she took the microphone and said, yo, you got me mad, but I forgive you. And I'm like, what? And then the pastor was like, nah, you can't just do that. You can't just go and say that and then you just walk away. And then she called her back, like, what you mean by this? And then she was like, why you say that? And then the girl obviously like, yo, we slept together. And everybody go crazy right there. You know, Shay run outside.
I walked out.
She walked out. My mom there.
At that moment, like, I'm gonna be as honest as I can be. Like, I really got hurt because I had put my all out there. Like, he's the first guy I ever got with. Like, the first, and I'm not in the mindset playing with people's heart, and I feel like in that moment, my heart was being played with because I had gave 110 in that relationship. I wasn't in and out, backward, sideways, let me get out. No, like, I was fully in. I'm gonna be loyal, this, that. I'm that chick. I'm a loyal chick. I'm not about to sit here and play with your heart. So I feel like in that moment, my heart was being played with. So I needed to take care, like, what was going on? Because it's like, I thought so highly of you. Like, okay, you know what? Like, you know, he got potential. You know, so I let myself out there, and to find out that it's like, And not only that, like that, it happens literally in front of a church, like in front of everyone. Can you imagine that? It was like, now I'm looking stupid. And I didn't like that, I didn't like that feeling, because, I sit here and ask you, hey, are these stuff are true?
No, but up into the things you was asking me, they wasn't true though. Okay. They actually wasn't true.
Yeah.
They wasn't just that. You ain't asking me about that, but then that.
No, there was some stuff that was true.
Nah.
Only there was.
What's nah?
Yeah.
No, but up in, I told you what happened.
No, but I had to ask you, because now when that, let me tell you guys, when that situation came out, woo, he was in a hot seat. Yeah. Let me tell you something. The lie come faster than the truth. Yo, my baby right here thought that he was good, and the Lord was not about to expose. Literally, when that kind of went open,
when that came out, I had to tell the truth though. Like I ain't hid.
Y'all, we was done.
I ain't hid those things from me. Like I kind of was just like, yeah. And honestly, I could have lied about. I could have kept it G and keep it to the streets. Like, yo, I don't know what you're talking about. Some of these men know that. Like, yo, they gonna keep it to the grave, kid. Like, yo, as much as they exposing, they gonna keep it to the grave. But at that point, I knew I ain't want nobody else. So it was just like, yo, tell you now, even though I don't want to hurt you, but just tell the truth and say, yo, I ain't gonna lie, it did. You feel me? Like, yo, it ended up happening. And I'll say, yo, if you thought like, yo, it was gonna be better right there, I just like kind of went deeper and like, just like.
It went like this. Like, he went straight down, y'all.
It just went straight down because
straight down.
I think at that point it was just like, yo, and we revert back to your own feelings, like, yo, realizing that you need healing, because you selfish. That sometimes you selfish. You only think about what, as a man, you only think about what you want at any cost. You don't think about, yo, I'm gonna hurt her by doing. You do think about it, but you feel me, down there, override all that feelings and all that. Yo, I care about her. Go out the window when a man want to get pleasure. Like, yo, you like, yo, all that go out the window, bro. Like, yo. You ain't even worried about that. Like, you deal with the consequences later, and that's unfortunate. That, yo, I had to deal with the consequences later. Like, I had to sit back and like, damn, like I really did that. So I say, I did have hiccups where I was, slept with other women. Like, yo, where I can't say women, but yo, ladies, I slept with other girls, and then it was just like, damn, I slept with other girls. But at that point, it was just like, damn, like I had to kind of like tell the truth, like, yo, I slept with X, Y, and Z. Like, yo, I messed with X, Y, and Z, and knowing that she wanted to be gone, I was like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know how I'm gonna come back from this. Like, I don't want no other girl. Like, yo, I'm probably done, bro. Like, yo, I'm like, yo, it's probably a wrap, homie. Like, yo,
not to think of, not it makes sense. Why all the girls want you to chase me?
No,
Honey,
but they started chasing. They started chasing you even before I started messing with.
Yeah,
but there was no girl that chased you that I messed with. I would say that.
Yeah.
All them girls that was chasing you, I wasn't messing with them. They had that issue.
As a woman, I'm standing as a women place, like. You can't give me, let's be honest, you can't have sex with me and then the next day I see with somebody, now you want to be faithful. I'm going to be upset because now I'm going to feel like now you playing with my emotions. As a woman, I wouldn't like that. I would be upset too, and it kind of made sense why all of them was like coming after me. Like, you can't tell them one thing and then after... just go ahead and drop them in a heartbeat.
I ain't tell them nothing like that. Oh, and I'll say this. when we get to that, I'll say this. Like another reason why I would say it was kind of a little different too. And going back to, sometimes you say something and you mean it. Cause I had dated a girl in middle school, and she cheated on me with my homeboy. Mm-hmm. And after that situation, I told myself, yo, I ain't gonna lie, these girls dogs. I ain't gonna never date a girl. I'm gonna play the game how it goes. You feel me? So I was like, yo, if that's how they wanna play, that's how I'm gonna play. And from there, like I always let girls know straight up, nah, I ain't looking for no relationship.
Sorry, y'all.
TV got a mind of its own. You know? Like, and I told them straight up, like, yo, when I met a college girl, I told them straight up, like, yo, I don't want no relationship. If you know how many girls I curved before, like, it actually really got to her, because I was like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I don't want a relationship. Now, if that's how y'all want to play, we're gonna play the same game. But my game was just like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, nah, I want a relationship. I wanna do what it do, but we ain't gonna have a relationship. But with her, I seen she was like kind of different. Her vibe was kind of different. So I was like, you know what? I ain't trying to play this game no more. Like, I ain't me mistaken and thinking like, yo, it was easy to just overcome from that. So right there, that's kind of half of the story of, yo, when I just kind of plummeted down.
It's a lot, y'all.
Well, it's just like, damn, like, yo, and it's sad to say, I know I hurt you, and I still apologize to this day, like,
He does,
like, you my baby, you my joy, you feel me, like, yo, and I know that, yo, if I could do it over again, I'd do something different, but that's what made me to be who I am today. It made me learn from every situation, and I want you.
Yeah.
You feel me? I want her to know, like, yo, I made them mistakes, but we ain't going back to them mistakes, bro. We definitely ain't going back to that. Back in the day where I get hot and I'm just like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna hit this female. That's not even in my head. That's not even, even when I'm mad, you see this right here? I still leave the crib with it, bro. Like, I still leave the crib with it.
Yeah, he does, y'all.
Even though I'm hot, I'm upset.
I think that's what he having the most.
And I'm like, yo, bro, like, yo, I'm gonna leave the crib with it. Because at the end of the day, yo, I realized, yo, who gonna hold you down like that? You thinking, yo, 4 or 5 females gonna hold you down? Be smart. Only one gonna hold you down, bro. So,
yes, y'all. I don't understand why him I had to fight hard for.
Definitely.
It's a long story, y'all. It's more. This is just one part of the story, y'all.
Part
two, y'all.
I gotta do better, cause I know there is a better me. The hood don't love me, cause these streets don't give no sympathy. I hope I mean to you the same way that you mean to me. And if I'm riding for you, girl, I hope you ride for me.